Whoa. Hello. It's me, your leader, Ryan. This is Ink the Book Show with me, Ryan. I don't have the theme prepared like I usually do, but I'm working on a new version of it. So I don't have it posted on the curtain in front of me, so I can't show you the logo. It's on a scanner right now. I don't know why I'm drinking tea, because I got a free goodie. Lecher. So it's black. Oh, I can't see nothing. Trying to get a little oriented here. So it's let me put this here. I think that'll help me. Yeah. So it's black raspberry. It is naturally essenced because you don't want that unnatural essence. You don't want that supernatural essence. You want naturally essenced beverage. One that has been sweetly mingled with a single raspberry for up to, not including, 30 seconds. That's what you want. 29-second mingled with a single raspberry water, carbonated water. I like black raspberry, but it is Lecher, so it's sure to taste remarkably like cat pee. Let's get in there. Let's see. Yeah. That is positively gray. Gray. Gray as it gets. Let's see. Here it says 0 calorie, 0 sweetener, 0 sodium equals innocent. Methinks he protests too much. Sounds like something someone who is guilty would proclaim. I'm just saying. Boy, do I really have to finish this now? Thank you, HelloFresh, for this confounding LaCroix. The funny thing about the black raspberry one is it tastes just like the lemon lime one, and the peach mango one, and the shepherd's pie one. Great. Okay, so we're inking Bonehead. This page is pretty simple. Pretty straightforward business. Pretty easy going on the old me. Let's see. Okay. Just realized I couldn't see the time or the viewers. I need ink. Boom. Big old bottle of ink. I found it. Okay. I'm going to pour it in my bottle cap. Ooh. Barrel aged series of something. Oh. I should not be doing this above the book, but above the page. Yeah, see? I knew it. Started dripping. It doesn't usually do that on me, but I just had a feeling. This is nothing. This is just crust. Okay. Boy. Waste not, want not. I don't want it, but I don't want to waste it. I'm like alternating sips between tea and the LaCroix. Okay. Let's see. I've been messing around in After Effects, but it's been slow going. Well, I haven't had a lot of time at it. And what's annoying is if I want to do something in Photoshop and then bring it into After Effects, I got them at different times, you see, and I used different emails to subscribe to them, which is a pain in the neck. So Photoshop will, like, if I close Photoshop and open up After Effects, I have to I don't know. It doesn't, and I don't know. I gotta sign out of it and sign back in to use it. It's a pain in the neck. But I just gotta cancel the subscription and restart it with the other email, I think, would be a solution to my problems. Okay. This is Neinerman. He's a little weaselly. He's kind of like a, what do you call it? Get some light. Might be too bright for the camera. I need some kind of, let's see. What can I do? What can I do? What's going to work? Is that going to focus? Will that work? What if I get you right up on me? And I do this. That'll work for you, won't it? So that's good for you, but does that work for me? Sure. We'll survive. Okay. So this is my second stream using StreamYard. I was hoping to have a new theme today, but I couldn't make it work, I guess. That's okay, we'll get there. And I was also hoping maybe I could get Liam, like a guest in today, but I couldn't make it work. But soon, we'll start getting people in. It'll be neato. So in this first scene with Neiderman, he's just like writing in this clipboard the whole time. As he leads Bonehead to his punishment. For breaking everything. For abandoning his post and leaving the machinery running. So, because he did that, Mr. Shivers, Bonehead's boss, is just kind of getting him out of sight because Mr. Shivers' boss is visiting the poison factory. So if you don't know, my name is Ryan O'Connor. This is my comic Bonehead. It's my first comic, my first real comic, and it's a 235-page story. About this guy Bonehead, who works at a poison factory, and he's kind of a goof off, and he's decided he's going to start getting his life together. So he gets a promotion. He's trying to, or he's going to ask his girlfriend to marry him. And then he finds out that the poison factory he works at is going to be closing down, which throws a big wrench in his plans. So he finds out about this top secret project that they were making at the poison factory, and he steals it so they won't be able to close down. And it gets him embroiled in this big, hairy fiasco. This interplanetary mess. There's giant bug monsters. There's space travel, interdimensional travel, aliens. stuff like that. It's a big, cool sci-fi story. Okay. So I got to hang out with my buddy Ben, who's visiting from Washington right now. And Ben is kind of the reason I made up Bonehead. So it'd be kind of cool to get him on here. I can't just I'll have to arrange something with him because, a lot of the time that he's out here, he's kind of dedicating to family and other friends. But he's that would be cool to get him on here to talk about, because we also made like a level to a game, and that's what Bonehead was originally made for. Like, it was kind of like a demo for a video game. It was real basic, but I had way bigger dreams. For Bonehead the game, and that's where a lot of elements in this book come from the video game version of it. Mr. Shivers was always a part of it. He was like one of the first characters I made up, besides Bonehead himself. The robot that you'll see in that first scene where Denton Crux is climbing the tower. There's a robot when he's approaching the tower. There's a robot that interrupts him, and he's like, "Do you have a moment to talk about the Lord?" No, I don't know what he says. He's giving him. It's just this robot rolls up to him, and he bashes its head with a rock. That was in the original game. Like I designed this big epic level that we did not make, me and Ben. But it would have been epic. But there were these robots in it, and one of them was a lot like that. And then they're all there's a worm monster in this book called a trap worm. In the original game concept drawings that I made, because we made this rinky-dinky level, it was just so he could learn how to do simple stuff in level design. But when he told me we were making a level with my character, I really went nuts and like went on and made like all kinds of plans for a game. And it wildly exceeded the criteria for the assignment. But what? It wasn't even my class. It was just my buddy's assignment was design a playable level that has this, this, and this. And so my buddy Ben asked me, hey, do you have any characters that I could put in a level to play as? And I heard, do you have ideas for a video game? And I just I came up with all kinds of stuff. I made up Bonehead and Mr. Shivers, and it wasn't called a trapworm, but a sandworm, and all kinds of. Well, I made up the fact that I knew he worked at a poison factory. I knew that there were bugs, or like bug bad guys. I knew that he would pull vials of poison out of his head and throw them at bugs to kill them. And I knew that he would be in space dealing with aliens. I made up a whole bunch of like attack ideas and stuff like that, and like a rough story. And I within half an hour, and I had all these notes in my notebook and ran out to Ben's place and showed him. He was like, yeah, let's do it. And then we made the level. But while he was doing his end of the project, I also did I ended up doing a bunch of animations for that project. So I made Bonehead's run cycle. I made his jump. I made his attack. I made his death animation. He had a crouch. His idle animation. The death animation was really cool. He would spin around in I think it's a lily. He'd be holding a lily on his chest. It was a real cartoony. He'd spin around, fall down, and then pop up the lily on his chest. But and then I went while he was doing his level, technical crunchy stuff. I was fleshing out the concept and planning out a full-fledged 10-minute playtime level, like a hardcore side-scrolling level. And I broke it down across 4 pages of my notebook. It was elaborate. It would have been really cool to see. And I also came up with a bunch of level names and other level concepts. And yeah. So I don't know. So Ben's the guy that got me thinking about Bonehead in the first place. And he's the first person who saw Bonehead besides me. And yeah, and people saw this character in his class and were like, dude, I think his teacher was like, that character is a really good character. He didn't. I think. Well, by the time I made the level, he did look like this. In those animations, I didn't know how he would talk because his mouth was pretty much just the big buck teeth. So I didn't quite have the jaw figured out yet, but he looked like Bonehead. In some of the drawings I first showed Ben, he didn't quite look like Bonehead yet, and I've showed them on this channel before, but we'll have to see if we can get Ben and talk about Bonehead a little bit. Maybe on a shorter episode. I don't know. He doesn't have a ton of time to spare, but we'll be hanging out more this week. We're doing a Friendsgiving on Saturday. But I don't know if that'll work either, because we've got other people over, and we'll see. I'll try and squeeze it in, try and see if hopefully he might be interested in doing that. You know how shy friends get when you try to get them to do something. Okay, we'll call that panel 1 of Neinerman. Here's BH. I don't call him BH or anything. I don't even think of his name as BH really. But the thing is, I see BH on license plates a lot out here, and every time I think Bonehead. But that was probably the first time I've ever called him BH. Just now. So tomorrow is the Wednesday before Thanksgiving. I got some cooking to do, baby. I got some food buying to do too. Oh, mercy. This black raspberry, I forgot about it. Yeah. It tastes like it had a raspberry near it for 17 seconds probably in its life. It also makes water taste like exhaust from your car. That's what sparkling water is. It's car exhaust. Every time your engine starts, some water gets its sparkle. So I hung out with Ben briefly. I didn't hang out with my buddy Jake yet. I haven't seen him, but I know he's coming over on Saturday. The two of them are. So merriment will be made. Thrust upon us. But tomorrow is Wednesday, and I gotta cook up a storm. So I gotta get up early, I think, to get everything I want done. I gotta get up mighty early. It is 8 o'clock right now. Let me bust a move on this page, as they say. Yeah, I asked Liam if he wanted to try coming on today, and he's hanging out at my other brother's house. They're, I don't know, probably playing video games or something. They like to play Mario, I think. I don't know what else they do. Probably kiss passionately. No. Never that. My roommates just got home. I don't know what they were up to. They might have been shopping for food. They've been stocking the fridge to high heaven. I made some like Korean barbecue meatball dealies today. That was good. Okay, I'm pretty sure I hear my roommate's friend Allie as well as my roommates Tyler and Lindsay. Pretty sure she here too. We are not alone. There's a bunch of people in the house. So anyway, Thanksgiving. So I have to make. Ooh, I don't even know. I made some notes for myself. Let me go see what I wrote. Not that. Not that. Not that. I have like 2,000 notes here. There it is. So, so I gotta make stuffing. The obligatory stuffing. I make stuffing every year, no matter what, because it's my favorite. And then I also have written on here Brussels sprouts. There's one time where I was at a family party when I was a kid, and I remember my uncle dared us we couldn't eat. He bet us that we couldn't eat 5 Brussels sprouts, and if we did, he'd give us $5. Or it might have been higher. It might have been like $50. I'll bet. I don't know. We were gonna get money if we ate the dang 5 Brussels sprouts. Any one of us kids, and none of us were willing to do it. You believe that? I could eat Brussels. It was like a couple years later. I was like, dude, I could eat Brussels sprouts all day. Why did I pass that up? But he knew we wouldn't do it. So he was just being cocky. And I love me some Brussels sprouts. Okay. I also have on here, let me see, carrots, gravy, for what? And then I wrote casserole, question mark? And I wrote meatloaf. I don't know if I'll make meatloaf. Maybe. I like me some meatloaf. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's a Thanksgiving dish. It's one of my favorite things to make. It's one of my favorite things to eat. Dude, I love Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is my new favorite holiday. I mean, I like Christmas very much. And I like Halloween. But where those got so commercialized and kind of overdone, I just really started leaning into Thanksgiving in my early 20s, and I just love it. So I like to go to church on Thanksgiving. I like to have a cigar on Thanksgiving. I like to play catch with my brothers on Thanksgiving. And I love the food. So I've got a Rocky Patel Maduro. No, I've got a Rocky Patel Robusto that I plan on having on Thanksgiving. I have something else downstairs. but I don't remember what it is. This is the way we ink the book. Oh, yeah. I'm trying to focus a little more on line weight these days, which I keep forgetting in the last few things I've drawn. Including this page. So I try to go back over the stuff that needs to stand out on top of other stuff, or in the foreground. And I think it just helps it make it look a little bit like a sticker, like an iconic thing. Look, it'll push that tail in the background. It'll make him stand out a little more. We'll do that with Niederman here too. Woo. Okay. Got a little drop shadow under his hair there. And here's a good place to do it. under his shirt. Maybe not his whole shirt. I would avoid this lowest part of the bulge part of his belly, but where it goes back up to kind of show that that part's kind of hanging over, but then it dips. Does that make sense? It might not be as clear there. Thicken up these legs, make that stand out. Drop shadow at the end of the tail. Add some life to his tail. Okay, let me remember to keep that tail pushed in the background. I don't want to give that too much attention. Mostly just want to clean it up. It's a little too wishy-washy. Okay. So Bonehead's here. Am I on screen? No, never. Okay. Let me bring my camera in, or microphone in a little bit. Can you hear me? Can you hear my mumbling? Can you hear my quiet belching from the Breakfast of Champions? No, from the champagne of water. Here's this. Here's this. One, two, one, two. I've noticed lately, I don't know where it came from, but I start saying under my breath, I start saying 1, 2, 1, 2, and I don't know what the deal is with that. I do it all the time. I try not to do it on this show, but I've done it twice in this broadcast. It seems like a nervous, like a nervous tick kind of thing. It started like this past year, and I do it all the time. I don't know where it came from. I don't know why 1212, but it persists. Pretty soon, I'm probably gonna upgrade this StreamYard. Among other things, it'll take the little duck logo off. Oh, and I think with the $20 subscription, I think I can also have up to 10 guests in a broadcast at a time. So, of course, I can't even get in one. No, we'll get people in here. I don't know about 10 people. Also, have you seen streams with 10 people? Criminy. You can't understand what's going on. No, I've seen plenty where it was pretty easy going, not too chaotic. Now, if you got my friends in here, 10 of my friends or my siblings in here, it would be chaotic. It would be chaotic. I assure you this. Let me see. Let me see if my other brother is free. I tried to select my brother in my contacts, and I selected a group chat, and it just threw on 15 people. Okay. If I send a link, would you come on to a broadcast with me? It's my brother Jimmy. Because I think he can just, yeah, I don't see why he wouldn't be able to do it on his phone. I was originally thinking just webcams, but Of course he'd be able to do it from his phone. Right? Yes. Because I think I was thinking my guests would all have to have StreamYard, but that I'm pretty certain that isn't the case. Oh, let's see. Did he respond already? Go for it, as long as it doesn't matter what I'm doing. What are you doing? Okay. Let's see. StreamYard. Oh, I don't know if I should say it out loud. Okay, I'm sending the link. I have to look at it and use my ocular. Oh, I'm also like filming our conversation. Let's see. Miscellaneous dad / Jimmy things. So he's taking care of the kids. Make sure I got it right. Yeah. This is a test. Never done it before. Okay. So we'll see what happens. Oh, dang it. I just got ink all over my mug. Right where I put my mouth, actually. It's right where I put it. Okay. I'm guessing he would show up at the bottom of the screen here, and then I just click him in. See, I was afraid to start using OBS or whatever on my YouTube channel for the longest time, because I thought it would be a crazy long setup. And like when I would research it, there was like so much information that it's like I didn't know where to start. And then eventually I just I was like, well, a lot of people use StreamYard. Why don't I just check out StreamYard's website? And it was like a one-stop shop, 2 clicks, and I was done. It was I was like, why didn't I do that ages ago? That was easy. Oh. Hi.
Everyone can see it.
Michael Scar. What's up?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he left. He gone. Well, that was my brother. Guys, this is gonna work. I cannot wait. I wonder what happened. He just goes, uh-oh. And he's gone. Let's see. Where'd you go? Booyah.
Speak again.
I said, booyah?
What? In the H.
Can
It's
you
like
hear me?
incredibly quiet. I don't know if that shows.
Before you were incredibly quiet.
What?
I said before you were incredibly quiet.
It's crazy. Like it's really like I can't. It's not like it's on speakerphone. It's as if I need to put it up to my ear, which is no good.
Do you have headphones?
You know. I wonder if I can connect it to my Google.
Do you have headphones? Would you want to try that? Maybe you can't hear me. He's froze. Let's see. Let me see.
Uh-oh, we're both loading.
Hello.
I'm probably being a total nuisance.
I see you. I hear you.
Oh,
Do you
this
see
is
and
so
hear me?
lame. This is so lame.
Huh.
I can see and hear you, but it's so faint.
It's
So
what?
incredibly faint. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Just fine.
Where is this sound coming from? Oh my God, is the sound coming from here?
I don't know.
Hello?
Man.
Hello?
Hello.
No, it's coming from my phone. It's so quiet.
Okay, I was just playing it back. I was just seeing what the quality was like. So what's the matter? It's just really quiet?
Yeah, it's like you sound like a mouse. Like I almost didn't hear what you were saying just now.
Would
And it
headphones
doesn't seem
help?
like there's like mic options, camera/mic options, but you go to audio, but it ain't like you could hear me just fine.
Yeah. When you
Little
first
too
came on, I
fine.
think you were really quiet. The first time.
But it's like the playback is it's just unrealistic.
Is it something headphones would help?
What's that?
Is it something headphones would help?
Maybe.
I think it recommends headphones.
I actually just got out my only pair of headphones because I was gonna make some music.
Oh.
It's the first time I've seen these headphones in a while. They're pretty H'd up. I keep using H. I don't know why. It's funny.
What's that?
Really? Hold on.
How's that?
Okay. Ooh,
Oh,
I can hear you.
and you sound a million times better.
I sound better with the headphones in?
Yes.
That's pretty weird. It ain't no built-in mic. So
Yeah, you
I don't know
sound
why
way
that would be.
stronger.
Cool. Brayden, you want to come put this in?
Yeah.
It's my nephew, Brayden.
Put some more water.
Okay.
Say
Hey,
hi.
Bray Bray.
Hi.
Yeah.
It's Uncle Ryan.
Hi.
Because I like his drawing.
You like his drawings?
Yeah.
Here, I was drawing a.
I like
a
his
rhino head.
drawing with Uncle Rhino.
Here, hold my phone for a second.
Yeah. Wait, let me see. I'm gonna make it tight, and then I'll show you. Okay. You've seen him before, right? That's Bonehead?
Remember Bonehead?
Bonehead is this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the
him.
funny one.
Yeah?
I see Bonehead right there.
Yeah. That's him, all right. And now I'm drawing this rhino guy. He's a security guard. What were you doing, Brayden?
Oh, I'm just realizing
Uh-huh.
you can't. Brayden can't hear a mother here.
Oh.
He's been riffing
Right.
pretty well for not hearing a single thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give him the headphones for a minute. There you go. Now I'm going to talking to you.
Hey, Bray Bray. How's it going?
I think he was asking you something.
So yeah, there's Bonehead. And now I'm drawing a rhino security guard. He's a rhino. What have you been up to? What were you doing today?
Whoa. Buddy made something.
You made something?
Whoa, he came. Buddy came. Oh.
What's that?
Those headphones keep falling off. All right, you want to put the ramen noodles in now?
Yep.
All right, go run and get the stool again.
You making dinner? Oh, okay. He can't hear me.
Yeah, he gave it back. He is making dinner. Dude, oh my God. He put up such a fight earlier. I had to put him to bed. Now he woke up, and now he needs dinner. You know,
Yeah.
as tempting as it was to just starve him. Okay. So now I'm letting him make some ramen. Dude, next time you're gonna at least try the shrimp tacos, right? Right?
Oh, that sounds good. I've never had no shrimp tacos before.
Dude, they're amazing.
But I always see them and hear about them, but I've never.
Well, yeah, and whenever you get a shrimp taco at a restaurant, it's always like, it's just. I mean, it's typically served differently than other tacos, and that's usually, I don't know, some type of like lime, some type of like lime aioli with like with like shredded cabbage is what's on it. I don't know why, but that's just like the shrimp taco code. Yeah, delicious.
Where'd you get them from?
Oh, Katrina just decided to make it because I bought shrimp.
Oh, okay.
It was just sitting there in the freezer, so she was making it when I came home. All right, come on, dump it in. Look, I took out the packets already, so you don't got to worry about that. Just dump it in. Whoa. What you been up to?
Just drawing. Earlier this week, I was hanging out with Ben a little bit. Ben and Jake, but I haven't seen Jake yet.
What, Ben and Jake are in town? I'm sorry, Braden.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is it for the holidays? Is it for Thanksgiving?
He always comes this time of year. Ben does always come this time of year.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think must have been a couple years back. I think he was out this time of year at Mom and Dad's house.
Yeah, just about every year.
Yeah. I think what I'm talking about is probably the last time that I've seen him. It was like a few years ago.
Yeah.
He's like very fit.
Yeah.
And
now his hair's really long.
Of course it is. No, we're not.
He always looks like a different guy every time he comes home.
Yeah, I mean, man, I was kind of blown away at how much weight he had lost and muscle he had built. You want some of that too? Okay. Here, let's let it cook. Go watch the show.
Yeah, my buddy Ben, he was always a real big guy, like beefy, strong guy. And now he's just strong, but he's like a whole. I don't know.
I remember who Bonehead is.
What's that?
There we go.
He's singing about
Bonehead. He's singing what?
He's singing about Bonehead.
I didn't realize.
He's like Bonehead.
Okay. So for whatever reason, I was listening to Local H on the way home from work because I'm driving home from the city.
It's one of my favorite bands.
Dude, very sick band. But that's strictly based off songs that I've already known by Local H. Exclusively the hits off of
As Good as Dead.
As Good as Dead. But they're so fucking good. Like these are these are high caliber. These are hot cuts.
Yeah.
And I forgot how fucking good they are. Wow. I literally just replayed through better part of that album like 3 times on the way home because I was like, oh.
You are talking about
And
the
then-
album As Good as Dead?
Yeah, because I kind of clicked on a couple songs here and there, and I was just like,
then
but I
Pack Up the
like them for this. Now, Pack Up the Cats is like, because I did listen to some of that album too, and it's a little bit like, just like, how do we put it? Like a little bit like, just like deeper, chunkier sounding. Like, I don't know, like something about it is just like,
Yeah.
a lot of the songs sounded the same at the first pass. Like when I was first listening to it, a lot of the songs just kind of like, they just sounded like the same.
Sure.
And but there's
He
some
actually has a couple songs.
a little bit like, it's almost like in a way it sounded duller and like not as not as like notable, but at the same time there's like some really like there's some stuff that sounded just like way more refined and way more like I don't even know, just like nice songs. Like what's the one, like so fucking she hates my job, I think.
Yeah, She Hates My Job.
But I love She Hates My Job. I thought that sounded.
It's a really good one. It's a good one.
No, like instrumentally, like it was really like it was like a beautiful soundscape.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And then after that, I think it's after that song. I think that song turned like seamlessly transitioned. At least to me, it seamlessly transitioned into another song called Stony. Now I may be thinking of a different song that transitioned into that, but that was really fucking dope too. So that first like stretch of the album, I was kind of bored. And it just sounded like chunky, deeper, like bassier type of like Local H riffs, and I wasn't that into it.
Was it that kind of dreamy stuff that he?
The song Stony was dreamy as fuck, if that's what you're asking.
Is that the I can't think.
Probably.
Of what that is.
I don't even fully remember. Hey Google,
the title is...
play Stony by Local H.
No.
Oh no, did that just turn on your Google?
Stony by Local H.
No, but
because you'll get kicked off. Hey,
no, I
Google.
I won't get kicked off.
You knock it off. Stop.
I guess it doesn't. I don't know. I don't think it matters. I
won't play it for copyright strike's sake.
No, I don't think it'll give me a copyright strike, but it'll do a claim, which I don't think matters because I'm not monetized.
Oh. Well, I've already told Google to shut the fuck up. So the point is, Thanksgiving's coming up. And I'm listening to this stuff and I go, I can't wait to talk to Ryan about Local H.
Yeah, that's cool.
Because I'm just like, what the... I mean, those songs are just like my fucking childhood. And then I'm thinking about like, wow, I wish I was like around when this was like the shit, I wish I was in like high school and I was just like some fucking punk in high school listening to this shit.
Oh, dude, I remember I was,
and I totally could have been. It still existed when I was in high school, but it just wasn't my way at the time. But if that was like the new shit, oh man.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't even new when I was in high school. I think it was kind of out when I was probably in elementary school, but I remember I was in this photography class with Tyler actually, and who's my roommate, and there were these like punks that would like take over the radio in the what do you call it, the dark room, and they would just be blasting like punk rock music all the time. And I was like, I don't know this stuff. And then one day I came in with As Good as Dead, and I put that on, and I was just like, yeah, this is the like, this is the coolest thing I could have put on. I was like, I don't know. I just felt like,
and they were digging it.
I don't know, but it did.
No feedback.
Nobody was bugged by it. I don't know. I just felt like
like it fit, right in.
Yeah, I felt, and I felt like so punk rock with Local 8.
Yeah, that's oh my god, like fucking Fritz's Corner. So retardedly good.
Which one is that?
What?
One? Just don't get it. Keep it copacetic. That one?
No, that's
See,
Bound for the Floor.
Yeah. What's Fritz's Corner?
Fucking Fritz's Corner is fucking. What's to say? Fucking. Some with you. Was it Mess Around with You? That one.
Oh yeah.
One last thing before I go. Stop everyone I know. That, I mean, wow, like it's just so fucking like, yeah, punk rock. Even though it's like what, grunge technically.
Yeah.
If you want to be a fucking snob, but like literally, it's just like you feel like some fucking just like you genuinely believe you don't give a fuck about nothing for a second. You know what I mean? Like, even though like you're definitely moved on from being a snot-nosed fucking teen, but you're there.
Yeah.
You're there for it. And it kind of, Local H, those songs kind of, without doubt, shit on Nirvana's whole catalog. No. What's up? Almost. Let me get the bowls ready and then we'll put it in.
I'm gonna put 2 of these in.
2 of them? Yeah, we'll put it all in. Well, actually, you know what? I'm gonna dump out some of the water and then we're gonna pour it all in this pot.
Okay.
And then we'll put all that seasoning in.
Okay. I'm just gonna put the white hat.
All right. Thank you. But I mean, do you agree?
Yep.
No, not you. Go watch the show for a little bit. I go, do you agree? He goes, yep.
Yep. That's my other nephew, Chancellor.
I'll come fix it. Just relax.
Do I agree with what now? That it just kind of.
Oh shit's on Local H. Shit's on Nirvana. Yeah, Scoobity Bop. Because it's like so similar. Like it gives you the same type of feeling. You know, I think it was kind of meant to, right? It was just like that's.
It's kind of the same, probably coming from the same.
It's like the same scene.
Yeah, and
but
yeah, like
Scott Lucas did not shoot himself in the fucking face.
No, he did not.
I'm not kidding. He didn't. But
actually, you know what? You know what was really cool? Like,
you know, neither did Kurt Cobain. Funny enough. Forgot about that thing.
When the pandemic was like in full swing and like nobody was doing shows anymore and everything was kind of up in the air.
Not the show.
Local H, they started doing shows at drive-in theaters. They did like a tour of drive-ins.
Oh wow!
And
what? I wonder, since you know, what, just drive-ins all over the fucking country?
I think so.
Were they wearing masks?
I didn't end up going to one of the shows, but I really wanted to.
Where would it have been? Where was the drive-in that you were going to see them?
I don't even know. I think it was in like Zurich or something. I don't know. I have no idea. But I was considering.
There's no way it was the one in. crazy if it was
No,
the one in
not
West
the one
Chicago.
the Cascade.
Yeah, Cascade. No, it's probably, or even the one in McHenry. Probably not, right?
No, it was farther than that, but it was probably like within an hour or so of here. But
Dude. Yeah, and then I'm listening to them, I'm just like thinking, wow, Ryan went to a local H show.
I've
That's
been to a
badass.
bunch.
And I always think, huh?
I've been to a bunch.
You did?
Mhm.
Oh, well, anywho.
I've seen them on my birthday.
I fucking
or-
I just
don't know about
remember, I think this might have been the first time that you went and saw them. Every time I hear the title or even the phrase, especially the song, back in the day, I always think about how you were at a show. You said that, you know, you played like the set was like over or whatever. And I think there was like an encore and like he was like, "What should I play?" or whatever, and you yelled out, "Back in the day!" And did he play it?
Yeah.
And he fucking played it. That's badass. That song's dope as fuck too.
Yeah, he didn't sing
That
it,
song
but
is dope
he played
as
it.
fuck. Chancer was just dancing to that.
He was dancing
To that, yeah.
to the hat. Dude, we
So
were watching
fucking-
the video of him dancing dancing to Michael Jackson, trying to copy his moves.
Yeah. Chancer, come dump this seasoning in. Yeah. No, I always think about that though, because I remember when you and Dad got back from it, and you were telling me about the show.
And I have a recording of that show. I found it like a couple years later.
A recording,
Yeah.
like a non-stop throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
Recording.
it's the whole. Somebody recorded the whole show. It was in this little. It was like a.
Oh, I thought you meant like you had recorded the entire.
No.
So you're saying you found that?
It's actually a place right by where I live now. It was a little movie theater that they converted into like a rock venue, and that was the first place I saw them, and
That's a lot.
and yeah, and then a couple years later, I just happened to look up that date or something associated with Local H, because I think I was trying to find a set list or something, and I found a recording of the show unexpectedly. So I can always go back, and it's like the whole show.
It's badass.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how it reminds me like how Dad I go to a Cubs game. He records it,
Oh, yeah.
even though he's at the game. See if he was on TV, because it's like it's actually not that cool now. But when I was a kid, that was super fucking cool.
Yeah, like
You
I
know,
was
the
there.
thought of being on TV, and yeah, like I was at that game. Let's watch it. Now it's like, what?
Look, if you squint, you can see me in row 77.
Yeah. But, you know, if I ever take my kids to a baseball game, which I probably won't. Hey, go put that back, man. I already told him, don't play with that. I'm gonna record the fucking thing for my kids, and they'll do the same for their kids. What are you talking about? Anyway, yep. Local H confirmed. Dope as fuck.
See, I knew.
You didn't know. You did know.
What got you checking them out?
Literally, I think it was the song back in the day popped in my head. That whole thing that I just talked about popped in my head. I don't know. I mean, really, I don't know. It was kind of like I just remember it popping in my head like earlier this week, and I listened to them. And then I heard Dad listening to fucking
Bound for the Pain?
California songs.
Oh, okay.
And,
That was the
is
album
that-
they were promoting when I saw them first.
That's on an album? What album is that? Because I was like looking through their albums to see if that was on one, and on Spotify it looks like there's only
actually one of my
a live
favorites.
version.
Yeah, on Spotify.
Is it one of your favorite albums?
Yeah.
Really?
So I couldn't find it at first on Spotify, but you can find it on there somehow. It's an album called Whatever Happens to PJ Souls.
Okay, I've definitely heard that before, so you've definitely mentioned it to me before, but I didn't see that when I was looking through it. And when I searched California songs, it said California songs live version.
Yeah, and
So,
that's all I could
it's not
find
as good.
from Alive 05. But somehow you know what? I think it's a fan made playlist or something.
What
You know
is?
what I mean? I think it's a
What
fan
is?
made play. Like that album on Spotify, it's not like an album of theirs. It's like a playlist from fans.
But fans make playlists from albums.
Like,
you know?
I think
That's why that doesn't make sense.
I think fans uploaded it or something, but it's not like officially under the band's music or something. But it's on there.
Don't have to wait too much. Yeah, I have to check that out.
It was
that
weird
little,
because I didn't think
I love that little guitar riff.
Oh,
Very cool song. Very cool dude.
Yeah.
And metal, you know.
What's that?
Outside of a Wendy's. Outside of a Wendy's. Could you yeah, was he just going on about Baconators the whole fucking time?
Huh?
He was just going on about Baconators. They got doubles, they got singles, triples, like, dude, I know.
He's like,
grew up right next to him.
He's mental for Baconators.
Like it's they're such earworms. It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna keep listening to those songs until I don't like them for another 10 years.
Yeah, and it's weird, like, you know, like he'll put out a new album and then you're like, how have I not been hearing this?
Like and it was made the. Have you never heard what? Oh, like it just doesn't play. Yeah.
Huh?
Nobody plays that.
But,
Nobody plays locally.
oh yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
No, I was saying like they'll put out a new album and then like you'll come across like a handful of songs on it and you're like, how has this not been like, how is this not a song that I've known for 20 years?
Oh, their other shit?
Yeah.
So they were just like hot for the moment.
I'm just saying, like, there are songs that they put out today that sound like you've known them forever because it's just like, I don't know, it just sounds like it, like, man, this song sounds like something that would have been on their album 10 years ago. Like, I feel like I've known.
Really? That excites me because I was like looking at how many fucking albums there are, and I was like,
yeah,
you know, the chances that any of this is gonna hit me in a similar way to fucking, you know, As Good as Dead.
Mm-hmm.
Very unlikely, I was thinking.
Well, like,
so,
I like
it's pretty cool to hear. And I'm definitely gonna try to check out more stuff.
Yeah, one of their more recent albums called Hey Killer has a song called Gig Bag Road. And I'm trying to remember.
What is it?
Gig Bag Road.
Gig Bag?
Gig Bag Road, yeah.
Gig Bag.
Yes.
Hmm.
Correct.
I mean, what is the song? Does it have? It's about anything?
I don't know.
Like I was reading because now whenever I like I don't know rediscover something or discover something for that matter, I'm always like I need to read about this after I've sat on it for long enough. I've been listening to it. I'm just like now I need to read about it. I need more than just the material.
Mm-hmm.
I need people's opinions. I need some insider info or something. So. Yeah. I'm just like kind of looking up. Like I'm like, what's this about? What's that about? And I guess those two albums, As Good as Dead and Back with the Cats, they kind of go together or something. And it's like about him. I mean, it's about him like growing up fucking poor and like wondering if he's gonna be fucking. I don't know, like wondering if he's gonna fucking make something out of being a musician, or if that's gonna even fucking fill his fucking like the void that he feels.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's just like fucking some drunk, basically. Is like what I was.
Yeah. And
just some good old fucking Midwestern stuff. It just automatically feels so relatable just because he's some Midwesterner, and I mean, he makes you feel like he makes these songs, and it's just like, yeah, that's me.
And there's something about like a lot of their albums where like it's not something that I would necessarily be into, but they all kind of almost seem like themed albums or like concept albums in a way, because they've got like recurring things throughout them.
Hey, stop messing with that.
That kind of tie the album together. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah. And I was also thinking when I was listening to Pack Up the Cats, I was like, this sounds more like they like try to make a like cohesive album rather than like just like a pack of songs. Like I could hear like it sounded like there was a growth, just like in like the whole I don't know, like craft. But at the same time, the earlier songs kind of bored me, and then it got into some songs I liked, and then I got home and I stopped listening. But yeah, there's your cup right there. But yeah, I'm gonna have to check out more of their stuff because.
Yeah, you know what I think you'll like a lot? Their first
so
album.
Refreshing. What?
The first album,
Ham-Fisted or whatever.
Ham-Fisted, yeah, that one's got a lot of great songs on it.
Awesome, yeah. See, and that's where I was gonna go next because, I don't know. Usually, you go back and you find good stuff. Going past the shit that you like is, I mean, typically not the move. Yeah, it's like if you were to listen to the Marshall Mathers LP by Eminem, and you're like, oh, this guy, somehow you've been living under a rock. You don't know who Eminem is. You're like, this guy's really got some talent. He's really got this cool stuff. Let me see what he's doing now. It's just absolute hot, steamy shit. Eminem stinks now.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's pretty much a fact at this point. It's not even an opinion. What? No, somehow a lot of people can still mess with it, but not a fan at all. What's up? You're watching that? Mm-hmm. They've opened up my computer and they've turned on Red Bar and they're watching Red Bar.
What is Red Bar? Oh, from like Oh, is he a political guy?
No, he's not a political guy. Just like
he's
this.
just like, he's like the troll guy, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, he talks shit about like all these comedians and stuff. It's just funny that that's what's going on in here because this, what is it called? Open season Netflix series keeps freezing on them, so they open my computer and Braden's sitting here eating his ramen, watching Red Bar.
like consuming it.
We're not gonna watch this anymore, though.
You don't want to watch it anymore? Good. Where's the remote? You guys are killing me. Is Chancellor pooing? Chancellor? Oh my god, dude. A good amount of his bowel movements stain the toilet, like leave streaks on the bowl.
What are you talking about?
Chancellor's bowel movements. A good amount of them leave streaks on the bottom of the bowl, and I don't know what to do about this. And did I send you a video? Did I think I sent this to you on Snapchat. Am I crazy? Or do you not check it? Or
I don't check it too regularly. What was it?
I hate to spoil it. I hate to spoil it. No, this was a few days ago.
I didn't think I saw anything.
This was on Saturday, so maybe I didn't, but
because I am kind of spotty on checking stuff. And I don't. Yeah, whatever you sent, I here I can double check it. There we go. I can rewatch still. I think.
My lips burn.
You need water?
Oh no, I already watched it twice. I think.
My lips burn.
Yeah, I've seen whatever it was. I saw it.
Yeah, drink some milk. Okay, so what it was? Did you go poop? Repeat.
Yeah, they were watching something on TV.
Okay. Oh, okay, that's what I sent you. So I knew I sent you something. I sent you the sweet thing. There's also a disgusting thing, and I didn't send it to you. So I will explain that. But what did yeah, I was like, I need to send this to Ryan, the cute thing, because do you know what that was?
No.
Okay. It was, Katrina was out doing something. I don't know, getting her hair done, so maybe not. Let me do that really quick, okay? And then go find the remote because I do not know where that is.
Yeah, you're the littlest. I'm still big.
So,
That's good. So,
what is it? Oh, it looked so nice. I made them some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and graham crackers and milk. That's a bedtime snack. And, I'm like, all right, let's sit down and watch something. I usually want to watch something retarded. So, but I'm scrolling through Disney Plus, and they see Mickey and the Beanstalk. It's called, what's the actual thing called?
Mickey and the
Beanstalk. Like something. No, but there's actually a different title for this movie.
Jack
and I forget every time. It's a double feature, and there's some stupid story about a bear named Bongo. You know about this?
That sounds vaguely familiar. I don't think it's something I've seen, but I've heard of it.
Yeah,
it's a Disney thing.
It's Disney, and it's like some phrase. Some phrase is the title. I don't know,
Yeah, Bongo the bear.
Okay. I can't remember. Okay, so it's like a double feature with Making Beanstalk. So I turned that on. I fell asleep before what I act. Fun and fancy free. There we go. See, it was some phrase.
Yeah. Some manner.
I don't lie. Say what you will about me, but I never lie. Fun and fancy free.
I said I never lie. McAfee, get the.
Except when I said that Kurt Cobain blew his face off. So, was I saying? Oh, so the stupid bongo thing comes on. But anyway, to capture the sentiment, we have our tree up and, some decor, some holidays decor. They're in
You
their
don't wait for
PJs. So I was like, you know what? This is a sweet moment.
Uh-huh.
No. Katrina asked me, I don't know, around
Katrina
Halloween.
doesn't have that
So did you guys? She goes, did you have like your Christmas tree set up before or after Thanksgiving? I go, I think my mom set it up. It was set up during our Thanksgiving meal sometimes, if I recall correctly.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, I didn't say it to her like that because I don't fucking talk like a dick shit. No. But, oh no, now this guy's freaking. Probably gonna have to sign off soon. But anyway, she was like, then like the day after Halloween, she said, put up all this Christmas shit. And she was looking for like, are you gonna be weirded out by this? Or are you not? I was not. So yeah, there's Christmas shit all over her house already.
Yeah.
It's been in here.
That's Katrina. She's gung ho about it.
Okay, so the other Snapchat that I didn't send you, really quick.
Okay.
I woke up.
Uh-huh.
I woke up, go to the bathroom. It reeks. There's a giant. There's like, he takes big. This dump was the size of 3 apples. And for reference,
3 apples.
Can you see these apples?
Oh, you're not showing me his. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Then my hand. Like, this is like a good dump. This is like a 3 apple dump at least. Done by my youngest. No, not my youngest. My youngest one that can dump by himself. I just got like the closest unit of measurement that I can find. So it's about a 3 apple dump.
Uh-huh. Oh, oh, he's gone. Or at least it's thinking. I don't know. That's my brother Jimmy. Oh yeah, he's gone. He gone. Oh, wait. I think he's back to finish.
Host may add you to the broadcast. Okay. Michael Scarn, back in action. I don't know what just happened there. It like booted me. So, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Let me wrap it.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
So it reeks. There's about a 3 apple dump in the bowl.
Correct. Okay.
And this thing looks like it's been through hell and back. And, I know it was Chancellor because he took a poo the night before. There's no toilet paper because Katrina wiped him with wipes. It's pretty difficult wiping a young child with toilet paper. I don't know how to really explain it, but it's like it's too tacky. The poo is just stuck to them. And it don't work until they're a certain age that they can deal with it themselves.
Yeah.
So it's just a plain poo, just smack dab in the bowl.
Uh-huh.
And I press the flusher. And I kid you not, it doesn't do a fucking thing. It doesn't do a thing. It's just sitting there. And I did it at least 2 more times and it wasn't doing nothing. So I had to go get the plunger and push it. And there's still streaks. Because we're filthy and we don't clean it. No, but man, only Chancellor. So I thought I sent that to you because I don't know. That does, in retrospect, no, that doesn't seem like something. Oh no, a video of me flushing it and it going nowhere. I sent one to Cassandra.
Oh man.
Say I knew she'd get a kick out of it. I don't know. It doesn't sound like something that I'd send to you. Sounds like
Yeah,
something
that's why I was
you know what?
surprised.
I sent it. Yeah, I sent it to
Right, 'cause
Liam. I sent you fun and fancy free, and I sent the dump to Liam.
I was gonna say that doesn't seem like something you would send me normally, but maybe, I don't know.
No.
Yeah, Liam would
Oh, that's Liam's bread and butter.
yeah. Liam's right at home with toilet stuff.
Well, toilet humor.
Mm-hmm. So, is everyone gonna be at Thanksgiving except our sister Kaylee?
Is everyone gonna watch? You cut
Yeah.
up.
Is everyone gonna be at Thanksgiving except Kaylee?
Kaylee's gonna be on vacation. Is that right?
Yeah, I believe so.
I believe so. Is Kaylee gonna be on vacation? Is that what that is?
Yeah. Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're delayed.
She's gonna be. Where are they going?
Ecuador.
Fucking Venice or some shit.
Ecuador.
Waikiki. Where are they going?
Ecuador.
They're going to Waikiki?
I keep telling you Ecuador. Can you hear
I think
me?
we have some type of delay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
we
figured.
do.
Ecuador. There we go. Same shit. Waikiki, Ecuador.
Waikiki.
Wait, isn't Waikiki the capital of Ecuador?
I think it's in Hawaii.
I don't think it's an actual thing. Because I was thinking Waikiki, Hawaii, and then I'm going, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think it's actually probably a word.
Oahu. Isn't Oahu? What the fuck were they thinking with Hawaii?
It's a different. It's Polynesian people.
What, like...
Waikiki is a neighborhood
like,
in Honolulu.
it's like fucking Ben Franklin and the forefathers were all tripping. They were all tripping on acid.
And then
they made Hawaii.
Different one.
Yeah, they made Hawaii and they named all this shit like Oahu, Waikiki, Honolulu.
Like
they're fucking all. Yeah, they got grass skirts and shit.
This is where we'll go in the summer to get away from it all.
Yeah. Like, for sure, for a while, like, you know, obviously I'm not thinking literally acid and all that. But when I was a kid, for sure, that's kind of what was going on. It was like, I'm thinking, like, what? They're just feeling kind of quirky when they made this one. Like, because I remember, like, it is one of the newest states, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so, like, I'm thinking, and I remember hearing that, and I remember thinking, like, this must be one of the newer ones, because this, you know, Pennsylvania is probably, like, the oldest one, or Delaware, boring as fuck. But the new one, there's music, there's fucking a pig with an apple getting spit roasted. There's a babe in the corner getting spit roasted. You know, it's just a great time. So, like, not literally, there's no way I literally was like, the forefathers did acid and they, but I had no clue that it was like, literally, there's a different people
were just
that we just decided to make American.
Taking a new direction.
Yeah. But, like, Why are they a different people that we decided to just make American? The fuck does that? How does that work? Polynesian?
Yeah.
Like they're basically Asian and Australian at the same time. I don't know. How is that? How does that work out? We were just like, come here, with a big rubber stand. Has nothing to do with anything else here. It's not even here.
The Spanish-American War broke out, and the strategic use of the naval base at Pearl Harbor during the war convinced Congress to approve formal annexation. 2 years later, Hawaii was organized into a formal U.S. territory, and in 1959 entered the United States as the 50th state. So it started as just the naval base during the Spanish-American War.
And they were like, I can get used to this.
Yeah. Sunny skies.
Pretty
No,
much.
I don't know if people go there in the winter. They probably go summer, like I said, but they probably go there more in the winter, right? Isn't that a thing? Like you go to Hawaii at
No, I
Christmas
would. Fuck.
to get away from the cold. Heather,
Malaka Miki Maka is a thing to say.
yeah, I love that song.
That's a fucking great one, dude.
Christmas. You know,
First of all, I did not realize that was Bing Crosby.
Yeah.
And I never really noticed that song until I was much older and I was watching, much older. I was probably like 20 and I'm watching fucking Christmas Vacation. I can never remember how the actual word is pronounced, but I was like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah, I like that song now.
I love it. That's in my top 5, I would say, probably.
Really?
Christmas songs. My top 5 grunge. That's on my top 5 grunge playlist.
I was at Mom and Dad's the other day, and then Liam started singing some Christmas song. I was like, man, I was this close to not hearing any Christmas music at all before Thanksgiving. And then Liam started busting. No, he actually turned something on. I was like, man, you busted.
Yeah, Katrina started a little too soon, if you ask me, because I was just grumpy for the first few days that Christmas was going on in my house, and there was about 25.
It's way too long. Now we can't go.
And then he woke up for 2. He's been back in and out of sleep for about 5 to 8 minutes. I'm not kidding. He slept for about 25, then he's been in this daze.
Why didn't you put him in his bed? Now he's just been out.
I was just kind of busy. Look how comfy he is.
We'll put him in there.
I will. All right, I gotta go.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out with me.
Yep, anytime. Well, not anytime, but you know what I mean.
Middle of the night.
Polite thing to say.
Look.
But
I got myself a raspberry LaCroix for free because I would never buy such a thing. Because all sparkling water tastes gray. I was saying earlier, it tastes like the water that comes out of your exhaust pipe. No matter what.
I used to despise sparkling water, but now I'm actually quite fond of it. There's just a switch that you make, Oh yeah, and then really quick, you drink that barf soda?
I did. I drank it right here on this channel.
And it tasted not
It was
like
so
actual barf.
anticlimactic because I was expecting it to be gross. I was like, I was ready to. I was prepared to barf on this show, but it was just a normal soda. I don't know. It wasn't anything. Like I couldn't pinpoint the flavor. I kind of had nothing to say about it once I drank it. It was on my short Halloween episode where I'm dressed like a Viking in the artwork. Oh. I think he's gonna fall out again. Maybe. Well, anyway. If he comes back, he comes back. But he was trying to leave too, so.
Cute.
Oh, there you are. Oh, bye. Okay, so that was Jimmy, and we got the first. I forgot to tell him. That was the first time I got to have a guest on the show, like shared screens. No, I forgot. I'm trying to turn the camera back here onto the art. Okay. We're almost done with the big old panel 3. That's probably the most swearing I've had on this show. I tried to keep it clean here, but I'm also not gonna, bug people about what they say on the show. So that's my bro. And we got to meet Braden a little bit. We heard Chancellor. I don't think we saw him. Okay. And yeah, that's cool. That's that he came on talking about one of my favorite bands. I don't know what possessed him to check them out, really, but it's not the typical kind of music he listens to. So I'm excited that he's excited about one of my favorite bands, Local H, which is also a band I haven't talked exhaustively about on this channel yet. So yeah, I've seen Local H live probably at least half a dozen times. There was one epic show that I missed on my birthday that was here in Chicago on my birthday. That it was Local H, and the opener was the Toadies, another one of my favorite bands that I never, I just got into them like maybe a year or so before, and I was like obsessed with them, and I didn't even know they were touring, and then I found out that they were currently touring with my other favorite band, Local H, and I was like, oh my gosh, on my birthday no less. But I was already had a trip scheduled for Las Vegas with my buddies, and missed out. I haven't had a good opportunity to see the Toadies since, but I would love to see the Toadies. I would also love to see Marcy Playground if I could. Which I've had one opportunity slip through my fingers since I've been trying to see them. They don't tour much anymore, but I would really love to see Marcy Playground. They're the guys that do Sex and Candy, but I love all their music. Okay, I'm gonna clean that up a little later. Let's see. I gotta put his gut in front of his arm here, so I'm gonna darken that. His snout. His horn. Okay. I think that's looking good. Let me throw a line on this. His ear. His forehead. I'm just trying to kind of layer like parts. So I want this ear to look like it's sitting on top of his head. I want this horn to look like it's sitting on top of his head. I want this lip to look like it's sitting on top of his bottom lip. I want the bottom lip to look like it's sitting on top of his shirt. You know what I mean? So you kind of pick and choose lines to bring forward. Yeah, so he mentioned that he was starting to do some music, or so. He was gonna start working on some music tonight or something like that. That's what he does. Him and my brother Liam both do that in their free time sometimes. Jimmy, he kind of doesn't get around to it too much lately because he has 3 insane little boys. No, they're good kids, but they can totally be a handful. Braden, he's real like he's like technical minded. He's really into Transformers and building stuff, and he's really good at it. He has like really good mind for like puzzles and problem solving. And he also loves to draw, and he's creative. He's really smart kid. And so let me think. Chancellor is real loving, and he'll always share. Like if you give him something, he always asks for one for his brother first before he'll kind of take something for himself. He always if you give him a cupcake, he's like, "Can I have one for Braden?" And you give him one for Braden, and he makes sure Braden gets his before he'll eat, like always. And Braden, and this was even before. Like I think they get along better now, probably. But it was like Braden would be like a jerk to Chancellor, and that was still how Chancellor, responded. You know what I mean? Like he still loved his brother enough to always make sure he was taken care of. He's the middle boy, and then James Jr. is his youngest son, and we don't know a lot about him other than he's quiet, but so far he seems a lot like the other two, where he's very like thoughtful about what he's gonna do, and he gets into everything, and very studious and thoughtful. And the other boys were like that when they were his age. And well, if you like, he'll get into something that he shouldn't be getting into, something a little mischievous, like get into a cabinet and start taking out chemicals or something, and then you're like, no, and you like lock the cabinet or something, right? He like without a beat, he'll just turn and get into the next thing, like the knife drawer. And okay, we got that secured, and turn him around, and like it's like the baby from Tom and Jerry, where like he's just like crawling onto the construction site, and the I-beam like lifts, and he just keeps crawling. You know what I mean? That was each of these 3 boys when they were like 1.5. time is it? It's almost 10. But my roommates still sound like they're in full swing of hanging out. Usually they're going to bed right now. If I finish up, maybe I can hang out with them. But I doubt it. I'm certain they're going to bed any second. Pardon me. I'm like belching because of this LaCroix. What if I've been on over 2 hours? Okay. So yeah, Ben was over the other day, and I went and picked him up. I got some Mexican food and brought him here. And we just me and my roommate, we were just catching up with him. And then yesterday I thought I might end up hanging out with him again, but didn't end up doing that. But I was kind of so I'm trying to get my after. I was trying to dig out After Effects, which I haven't used in a few months, and it wasn't working with me. It wasn't cooperating. I had to like get my computer in shape to use After Effects, I guess. But everything's good now. This laptop I'm using, it's getting old. I have a I have a desktop computer out in the hall there that I should look into being able to use. I don't use it for much of anything. Okay. Here's Bonehead. Oh man, I am so excited for Thanksgiving. But tomorrow's going to be the rough day. The day of all the cooking and Maybe I'll do a stream if I can. I don't know if that's going to be feasible. There's a good chance I might be MIA for the next few days. But you know, I will do what I can. I'm trying to make some I'm trying to make a theme, or what do you call it? A title sequence kind of thing. Even if it's just a kind of clumsy, bad, quick one. MCs be jacking my style, MCs be jacking my style, MCs be jacking my style, MCs be jacking my style. I'm singing that totally wrong. MCs jacking my style, boy, you jacking my style. It's more like that. That is Craig Mack that I'm singing. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, man. I'm usually better about not doing that. I had no idea I was dragging ink. That was a surprise. Woof. Okay, we're almost there. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. It's an oncoming semi-truck. Okay. So, what else is there? So, what happens after Thanksgiving? I'm so smart. Well, Black Friday. We doing anything for Black Friday? Not me. I usually don't buy anything for Black Friday. It's like barely on my radar. My roommate likes to do He used, like, when we were kids, he used to love doing the wait outside the Walmart or whatever, and I would join him. I don't know about Walmart, maybe Best Buy. I remember doing. But we haven't done that in years. And I would join him, but like not have anything I was interested in buying. I've never been like a techie guy. See, now I could buy stuff for this show, like mics and cameras and rigs and stuff. Just yesterday, I went out and bought a new external hard drive to get a bunch of old junk off this computer, because it was saying the disk was too full to even start a project on After Effects was my issue. And you know what? I was just moving little bits of junk here and there, and then I found a folder with a bunch of video of me. So it was right before I started the YouTube channel. I was practicing doing a show. I was practicing inking and drawing on camera for maybe a week or so, where it was just like a dry run of live streaming. And I had like maybe like 12 videos or something. It was like 80, like that alone was like 88 gigabytes of stuff I was able to just get off this computer. It's like, yeah, that'll help. That's why we don't do that anymore. I did do one episode where, early on, where I recorded a show to my computer and then uploaded it just to see how that fared. And oh man, the big thing was like it took like 2 hours to upload or something, because it was just a regular drawing stream, however long it was. It was at least an hour long, I'm sure. But I was like, yeah, I'm not doing any of these anymore where I upload it. But also, if I were to record a 2.5 hour video like this, it would just bog my computer down. Okay. I was listening to a podcast today where they talk about why artists, how artists should be grateful for having day jobs. Like right now, I don't get paid to make Bonehead, but I have a day job that kind of finances this gig, you know what I mean? And I see what they were talking about. Like, he was just saying, be grateful for day jobs, because it kind of, you can, it's like no risk to make comics while you have a day job, but you have to like the only thing is you have to learn to use your free time to do this second job, and you gotta mean it. You gotta actually put your money where your mouth is and really want it, because it's easy to come home from work and just sit down and watch Netflix or something. You gotta what is going on? Yeah, that's gonna go all the way across. Ooh. Yeah, I'm gonna see, this would be a bad tangent because it makes like this perfect triangle. I'll clean it more later. So I'll see that ugly cleanup job. Fix it. I'll fix its wagon. To the wall, brother. I still want to get my sister on to talk about cubing. She can do a Rubik's Cube in like, I think she said her record is 27 seconds. Or maybe it's like a minute 27. I don't know. I thought she said 27 seconds, which is pretty dang fast, if you ask me. I once saw a video that kind of explained how there's an algorithm where every Rubik's Cube, if you just turn the top, turn the left side, turn the top, 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 left side, eventually it'll be solved. That's not true. Because the next time I got my hands on a Rubik's Cube, after I saw that video, I was like, I'm about to blow everybody's mind right now. And I was doing that for like 10 minutes before I realized that doesn't even make any sense with what I'm doing. Like, I'm just cycling like the same things over and over again. Okay, let's get some bolder lines here. Oh, but also on that podcast, what else did he say? He was saying so it was be grateful for day jobs, which I agree anyway. Just be grateful you have a job. Which can be hard to do, but you should always be grateful. And to not and the other part of it was if you're doing it, then you're not a failure. Like if I'm working at this book every day, I'm making this book, it's not a failure. And he also says something about like, you know, there's, you know, making it like maybe a little sloppier, but but having speed isn't necessarily a bad thing. Like I could spend my time tightening the pencils on this page for ages and make it beautifully rendered, super perfect. But you know, how profitable is that practice of making each page perfect, beyond perfect, when you know the real goal is to get out a book, tell a story, and the readers only look at a page so much anyway. I don't know. They probably make that point better than I just did because it doesn't sound that good the way I said it. But anyway, here's page. It's labeled 47, but it's really something else. Okay, so no theme today. You can tell I'm getting tired, but I'm gonna go downstairs and join my buds. After I wash my brush, which I keep forgetting to do these days. Anyway, I'll see you maybe tomorrow morning. No, I don't know. I'll try and get on tomorrow. We'll see. Hope you like the show. Hope you like the art. Hope you liked the visit from my brother Jimmy. We'll be doing more shows soon. Maybe not this week so much, but you know, I'm still making this book. All right, love you guys. Take care. Be good to each other. And don't steal candy bars from the local drugstore. As they say.